Hey, let's get the stream started by booting up the Skyrim. There we go. Gotta lean over to get chat viewer going. While Skyrim loads this YouTube. The annoying thing is, I had the link set up for the chat viewer to go straight to the stream. I clicked it. It took me to the standard, the profile page instead, but showed that it was streaming. Was it YouTube? Oh, time to check. Mic check. Yep, there we go. And YouTube's got the big buttons again. It seems extremely inconsistent whether it has the super big button mode and not super big button mode for the actual video viewer. But then again, tried to view a video full stream the other day and it had like a scroll bar along the bottom, which if you scrolled it, just revealed a little bit of a white void outside. YouTube is hilariously inconsistent sometimes, and I do not know why. Oh no! You know what's funny? By the time you can get you can only find silver weapons because of the silver hand, which is only if you do the companions. And by the time you've kind of have got to the point in the story where they drop, you should already be getting weapons that are just straight up better against undead because they just do more damage. I wonder if, again, Skyrim had the Oblivion thing where you needed silver or enchanted weapons at one point, but kind of gave up early on. It's a wonder. It's like, was it ever planned? Was it something they didn't quite get around to finishing, which is why silver weapons only exist in sword variety? Who the bloody hell knows with Skyrim? But this random miner asks for help, so sure he's going to help. Because he assumes I can't. Ooh. But first I must harvest this house. Oh, it's not moss, it's ivy. I am disappointed in you, miner. I think his name was Parvo. Hey, I'm just going to use smelter first, though, because you might as well smelt down some ingots. I mean, even I probably shouldn't do this with Dwemer metal because Dwemer metal always makes more ingots than it's worth, but oh no, the large drum strut seed less. As do the large solid Dwemer metals. Gold, everyone's favourite. Or I think I know what I'm going to go for. I'm going to struggle to find the ore for it, but I think I know what I'm going to go for. Yeah. If you can guess, can you guess? Ooh, hello, guard.
It ain't true what they say about you and the Dark Brotherhood.
What do you say about me and the Dark Brotherhood? If you say they ain't the listener, then correct. If not, then no. You see, I'm a silent assassin, then definitely not. Run up, bunk with axe. Done. Oh no. I used to be a droga like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee. Sorry, I had to do the arrow in the... Whites can't disarm. Why is my... Droga, how rude. I'm merely trying to mine this place. Because it is a moonstone mine. How rude, did the corpse come down here? Did I see it? Yes, I did see an egger. I didn't expect to just see a random egger, but I saw a random egger, so... Oh, I missed another mine. Too busy being distracted by egger. You've got to be distracted by the eggers. Ooh, moonstone. Surely this is stealing. Gonna blaze the last dance. Traditional. Oh no, there's too many Droger. I mean, there's clearly evidence of ruins. Why did you keep digging, you fools? The living should not disturb the dead. Yeah, totally not a good, bad idea to jump down here, but... Okay. Right. Counts have happened. Why is the Scourge suddenly become immune to damage? What is eating the shots? There we go. I am slowly getting charged back from my charging matter. I mean, I don't think Draugr ever had particularly good souls, to be fair. I mean, I think they are only like common souls. So, what I need to do is, if I run out of gas, I just need to slap it with a mammoth. No, I need to slap a mammoth with it, not slap it with a mammoth. Slapping it with a mammoth would be quite difficult. Oh no! The booby trap. Why would you ever pull that? It's such an obvious trick. It's too well lit. We know how to. It's a subtle light. Pradine nuts. Not this up. Ooh. I'm just really concerned whenever I see a Draugr shout that it's just going to disarm me like a turd. You know that they do. One day healing will level up. And then I don't have to use it again. Because it is bad. Ooh, do I smell? Yes, I do smell toad. Garlic. What a disgusting meal. Draugr preserved themselves in a very strange way. Ooh. In wrap. Why are modern books in here? Is the real Berenzia modern? Well, there's more modern than his tomb is, so I'm going to class that as modern myself. Oh no. More booby traps. Awkward sneak. Awkward sensing sneaky times. What did that get stuck on? There it is, there's this arm. Oh, and after that sneak attack on Freya, just one shot. Oh, it's Perps. Harvow's a different miner. Rock's helping many miners, Shulk forgets. Ooh, Tapu. Ruby, some... Yeah, they are up to some strange stuff here. I like that these, actually fire at you. I think that's quite an interesting little thing. Makes this encounter a little more different. Here we gotta find a way out. You jump down a hole. There's a way out. I mean, I guess we are in the reach. I mean, you do kind of expect some... what do you call it? Forsworny stuff? Like Briar Hearts. I mean, I guess they do grow in the reach, but... yeah, it's still a bit weird. She back. Right. Earth. Oh, I'm gonna go into his hut. Oh, I've got to see his house. I didn't want to see his house.
You're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Man, he's here.
You did? We were waiting for the Jarl to send.
I don't think you would ever arrive. Guards do nothing.
Now we can get back to work. Thank you.
The only thing you care about in space is silver. It's pushing around the healing.
Crazy to still be working here. What if there's more Draugr down there? Divines bless you.
I love how he goes from paranoid. Oh shit! No longer watching, I can steal his shit without consequence. Food. 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 Not food. 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 I just love how like everything else on the table is cooked. And then that one bit of chicken. Maybe he was trying to poison Perth. I don't know. Because we all know that raw chicken, don't eat raw chicken. Like, just don't. And like, you do not want what comes with... You really do not want what comes with raw chicken. Because frankly, it's not nice. And if you've never had food poisoning, trust me, you don't want it. Once was enough. Never again. Yes, I've had it once by eating only 1 day out of date pre-cooked chicken. I have been paranoid about it ever since. Because, yeah, frankly, it is horrible. Oh. Really? Generic shitty quest that sends me nowhere is the one that's sending me the absolute furthest. Ah, Rebel's Cairn. I think Rebel's Cairn is a certain... I think is the Red Eagle one? I think. We could became mountain. Let's do a bit of Skyriming. Everyone loves a bit of Skyriming. Let's bounce your way up the mountain. Boingy de boingy de boingy de boingy de boing. Shimmy. Funny thing is, that's probably climbable, but I know I can shimmy my way up this. And if you're wondering, yes, I am actually making height. I am good at Skyriming. It is one of the things I am good at. Aim, not so much. Losing my weapons to disarm, definitely. But that's not really a skill, that's more not a skill. Whatever the equivalent of not a skill is. Skyriming takes patience and stupidity. And Shulk is both in spades. Shulk doesn't have patience. Don't be stupid. It's knowing which bits you can shimmy up. Because the Skyrim shimmy is very... I am not letting myself get defeated by this. I am not Deppy. I can see a shimmy ledge. And if you're wondering how this works, can I just say collisions? And just leave it at that? By making it... The insulting thing is when you see a pap after doing this. Shulk is going to make it. There we go. Thought Shulk was going to make it. And as soon as we hit this bit of terrain, you're free. Because we can't fall. And yes, for some reason, third person is better at this. Don't ask why. We'll go into the Rebel's Cairn. At least I think that one's the Rebel's Cairn. It's Corundum. It's the sound of the troll. It's the sound of troll. It whoops. Because if you've ever played Oblivion, you know that trolls whoop. That's what they do. I know this is Skyrim, where trolls make more realistic noises, but they still whoop in my mind. Uh-oh. No. She's engaged. She's on top of it. Well. Right, where's Dernavia's fat butt? Dernavia, get your butt out here. Because your sole use is to apply the regeneration shout, which I don't have, because I can't remember where it is. Is it Salter? Is it Salter? No. It's not Salter. That's what Dernavia teaches you. That's all unlocked shouts. Yes! That's the one. Drain Vitality. Why does it 2 Drain Vitalities? Why is one Kill Leech and then the other is... Yes, that's definitely the one. I don't know why I've got 2 Drain Vitality shouts, but okay. Well, she's engaged the Forsworn. That's probably not going to hurt her, but... or it doesn't do any lasting damage. And that means Durnavir is going to engage the Force Wall, because Durnavir never engages what you actually want it to engage. You know, I might just... I've realised I have Drain Vitality now. I probably shouldn't have summoned Durnavir. Because Durnavir's sole purpose is to apply Drain Vitality. That's kind of the whole purpose. You know, Durnavir's sole purpose, apply Drain Vitality. I haven't got Enchanted Armor yet, so I can't engage this properly. Good, she's crippled. Has that got a bloody Dragonbone weapon? Yeah, it has. Huh. Yeah, got a Dragonbone weapon. Huh, didn't know they could. Come up, purpley no one's killed. I know she's the weakest one, but... Right, we have reached. It's a wolf. Okay, we technically do have 2 wolves are slaughtered. They didn't die in my sight, but they died to my friends, so they count. That's 2 wolves are slaughtered. The wolf slaughter counter has started to clock up immediately. Now, this is the yeah, well, let's never have to deal with Durnavir again, so... Now let's kill the Skelly off. There we go. Skelly has been murdered. You have arrived at Rebel's Cairn. Why we arrived at Rebel's Cairn? Because I have a feeling it's the Red Eagle one. The keyword is a feeling. This looks promising. Ooh, mushrooms. Harvestable alchemy ingredients. Alchemy. No alchemy. I'm sure you're streaming. Please, no alchemy. I must harvest. It's in my nature. They are useful. They make monies and skills and levels. They help make Skyrim more difficult. That is good. Oh no, there is a dead orc. Let's read. A legend that... Oh, well, of course he's reading the Red Eagle. Let's see what he has on him. I'm amazed he got this far, frankly. With that level of shitty you. Ooh, mushrooms. What the fuck? Oh, it's a bloody ore vein. Get off that. I didn't want to mine the ore vein. I wanted to harvest the mushrooms. I didn't even notice ore vein was here. There we go. Now I can't mine it anymore. You can't mine what's mined out. Ah. And it's so much quicker to not do the really slow dink, dink, dink animation, which, oh god, with Skyrim took forever. That was actually painful. I mean, I'm glad that the ability to sell, you know, just bonk it a few times was so effective, because even with a standard pickaxe, it goes much faster than doing the regular old harvest animation. Because, you know, that was a half fire, I believe. But do I not have the weapon on me? R for Red Eagle. Museum ate it. Right. You leave the cave. Teleport to the museum. Grab the bloody sword. Yeah. It can take both. So... use a fast travel and then just teleport back. I didn't think the museum ate the bloody display one. Yeah, just the one that you shove in and lose. I didn't think it did that. But clearly it does. So, pick it up. Go back. I know I had it. But sometimes it does, you know, if it's a quest item that you need for a specific purpose, it doesn't take it. And yet Red Eagle, the sword that you very much need and can't go without using. No, take that. So, which hall was it in? Was it this hall? Was it the upper hall? Or was it in this weird side one? I can't remember.
How old do you suppose that is? Oh, there it says.
Right. Oh, so I'm looking for one that was on the shelf, but... There it is. Red Eagle's Fury. Say Fury. I don't need that. Yeah, I accidentally hit insert. 735FF59. Now, can I drop the real Red Eagle's Fury? No, because it's a quest item. Now, later, if I put it on the rack, they'll take the real one rather than the replica. Oh no, it actually took the replica. So it takes the replica rather than the real one, at least. That's something. But why it takes the real one at all when you can kind of have to lose the real one? I don't know why it could take the real one when you can't not lose it. Because you stick it in the thing and it turns into the other one. Which Vanilla just changes the name and enchantment, because Vanilla, they don't even have unique appearances. It's just fucking sad. But, to be fair, that does sum up most sort of Vanilla unique items, is that they are just a bit sad. Especially ones that have like a big quest associated with them. You plug it in, opens the door, and because you can't, and if you take it out, just the wall slams down in an instant. There's no way you can make it through. I don't even think with slow time you can make it through. That's why the door slams so quickly. But, you know, this is the stupidity of Legacy. It's not that smart. And that's Red Eagle down. And God's Immersive Creatures makes this much more interesting by making them Forsworn, like Brett and Chronicle, like they're meant to be, if I remember correctly, because it made, they were just generic Skellies vanilla. You're a Skelly, why won't you die? I mean, you're embarrassingly shite.
And you thought I was going to put your face.
Are you going to die, Skelly? No. When kill cams get broken and the Skelly oh, it's because I think I know why. It's a Skelly that's not a Draugr skeleton. Because look how it's attacking. That's a Draugur's animations, not a Skelly's animations. And, of course, it's trying to play a kill animation that it doesn't have. There it goes. Yeah, I think it's a Skelly using the Draugr animations, which the slightest animation imbalance breaks the fucking kill cams, because the kill cams are not reliable in Skyrim. So, just want to point that one out. Yeah, because the reward for this is you do the big battle, which is actually quite underwhelming if you do it at a high level. Because, frankly, you know what, you've kind of overdone it. Well, these they just don't scale that high. Some enemies don't. But the reward really is the sword, but when it's vanilla, it's just like, this is just a sad reskin. It's not even a reskinned. It's just a regular ancient Nord sword with a I believe, the same enchantment. I don't think it changed the enchantment. Yeah, with like that. That's it. That's it. It's such a. It's actually arguably worse than the other one, because the other one's got like. It's a more useful enchantment than making your enemy just run away if they're extremely low levels. Because a lot of the level-based stuff in Skyrim just does not scale at all. Like, it only goes up to like level 20, which, shock horror, many enemies in Skyrim actually go over. You know, Chorus Reapers are known to be level 20 by default, so most think they're immune to most level-based things, because most level-based things are complete and utter junk. Oh, the blood splatter's still on the screen. Ew. There it goes. It's gone now. Bonker Rhino in the arse. Come back here! I know you're Why are you so scared? Come back here! Come back here! Let's see if this version of Drake.
Gone? The huss!
Oh god, I think I know what that one was. I think that's the vanilla shout, and it is fucking weak. Really? What are you, a bear? You're supposed to give me disease on the first bite. I think the problem is... Actually, what is the perk called first? That probably makes the most sense to see what... Right, so it's not conjuration. It's enchantment. Siphon. Yeah, I don't think it's got value. Soul Siphon just doesn't bloody work for him. It's so lit. I don't know if it's, again, relative to the skill you're using. I can't remember about how it exactly calculates how much soul to suck. All I know is that is the really shit version of Drain Vitality. I'll try that. I think that's the good one. I don't know what shouts kill leeches. Mark for death. Ah, it goes off mark for death. Yeah, that's the vanilla one, which is, frankly, fucking pathetic. Like, the amount of damage that did was so infinitesimal because, to be fair, all shouts in Skyrim are pathetic. They're just so weak. With the exception of Unrelenting Force, which, you know, can eat people off a cliff. And I guess, I think Elemental Fury is the one that speeds up your attacks to a truly comical degree. You know, apart from those, vanilla shouts are just so unutterably bad. They're so weak. To the point where they are functionally unusable. I mean, draining 1 health per second, woohoo! You're gonna notice that one, aren't you? Maybe if you used it on a mud crab. Maybe we'll demonstrate it on a mud crab. Let's see what the other drain velocity is like. Does it actually shout up? I don't think I should be able to. I think this is the. I think I have somehow unlocked the dragon version, although the range seems pretty pathetic, which is the playable version. I don't think I should use this anything to mark other than mark a dragon, but we'll see how well it scales. You know, we need to find a mud crab or something pathetic. No, Shock does not want... Shock is a bad swimmer. Okay, I think we've established that fact before, to be fair. Who is that? Oh, it's Town Scar. I was hoping it was a hostile. I can mark sticking with drained vitality, but no, it's Talscar.
Hello there, friend.
Why is he out here? I mean, he's all. I'm sure he was in a pub last time I saw him. He does wander pretty well. Oh, we must be approaching Dragon's Bridge. I need to be on that. A bug trap! I mean, to be fair, it is a mud crab. It is kind of like the weakest of the weak creatures. The next mud crab we find, we're going to use the vanilla one. You know, we saw how well the above. It just has like no range, so it's not that great for tagging dragons, but it still works better than. Oh, you know, a fox. That's a weak ass creature. Let's get the vanilla drain vitality out. You know, like, let's pick on like the weakest possible creature. And Foxen, assuming the Foxen doesn't run away.
Gone? The huss!
Wow, look at its health bar deplete. That's like the strongest version of 3 words. And it barely did anything. That's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, that's, again, it's like the weakest creature in Skyrim. Oh, we might as well get starter first. Hello, banditos. Goodbye, banditos. Yeah, I'll take your orc weapon. I really need to find some creatures that die in like 1 hit. Locked your booty. Or were they trying to plunder the booty? I think they were trying to plunder the booty. Why they got so arsey when someone came near. Little did they know the booty wasn't worth looting. Oh no. You see that aura? You know what's coming. Oh, classic Nerdroot calls. I think there's a slaughterfish nearby. There is a slaughterfish nearby. Foxes can swim. Hello, are you looking for a nice bed in solitude? Then come to the Winking Skeever. We got warm beds, warm mead, and warm women. I don't think I want that. Let's not go there. Ooh. We'll seize the day though. It's Carpe Diem, we must seize the day.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
Dull old blade. Yeah, it is a dull old blade. I mean, to be fair, the guard equipment is pretty bad in Skyrim, so I can't blame him for wanting a better weapon. But did you know that you have to keep recharging enchanted weapons because they run on batteries? They're a bit crap because they run on batteries. Yeah, the fox doesn't eat it. Is that... whatever it is, it's gone now. We must go round. Try not to anger her. I'm sure she will be angered, but... Ooh, bugs. Oh, bug maker, make me a bug.
Hold down!
Short will swim. Short not really good at swimming, but short will swim. Ooh. Where's the carp? Yes, I will seize these days. I arrived at the docks. Cheap docks. I think are interesting. And not just because I made them myself. Seriously, plug Solitude Underarch, go.
Hold. Da.
I mean, I deliberately made them to give a bit of life to Solitude, because I thought Solitude was a bit shit and a bit, frankly, under-merchanted. So I gave it to Bakery, I gave it to Builder's Merchant, or if you're an American, a hardware store, because America. You know, but it's Builder's Merchant. You know, it's a merchant for builders, Builder's Merchant. It's really simple. Ooh, Blitzbug. Hello, do you want to join a Movementarian? I heard you like Bliss. Would you like to join the Movementarians? We aim to head back to our ancient home planet, Blisstonia. I've heard about you Movementarians. I won't follow your leader. He's a con artist. His UFO is pedaled by a bicycle. Peace be with you. Hello. I'm just looting your crap.
Make it quick.
When you sent a note.
Indeed.
I believe I am. What are you looking for?
I suppose thanks are in order.
Boots, goodbye.
It would seem so.
Oh, yeah, it's weird. The quest complete. Oh yeah. That's the wrong mine. Well, we might as well get the Iron War Axe of Burning in a Radiant quest I honestly didn't realise Skyrim had.
Hold. Da.
It's one I know Fallout 4 had, where you get generic enchanted weapon. Or, in Fallout 4's case, it's not even a, like... In Skyrim, it's a generic enchanted weapon. In Fallout 4, it's not even an enchanted weapon. Or, cough, legendary. Cough. That's just in fucking enchantments. I'm sorry. They are enchantments. That's what, quote unquote, legendary weapons in Fallout 4 are. Is they're enchanted. That's mechanically underneath. They are enchanted. That is how they work. And yeah, but they're just generic find weapon here, and they're far more. That quest seems far more common in Fallout 4. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because there's less random encounters to come across, but in Skyrim, I've legitimately never really encountered it until now. You don't need to go down into the Red Wave or the Dainty Slood or whichever one it is. Flowers. Need flowers. I do wish, like, Special Edition put the Yellow Mountain flowers in a few more places. Because it seems really weird that they only exist in Forgotten Vale and only Forgotten Vale.
Hold. Da.
One day, I will I will actually be charged positive on this thing. I mean, maybe if I have enough destruction skill, I can then fire it to use it without burning too many charges, because the charges used are relative to your destructions. Your relative, the relevant magic skill. Which in this case, because it's a destruction effect, is destruction. I don't remember how it works with dual charge weapons. I think the first one is the one that takes priority. Can't quite remember. Maybe it's that, not the one I'm going to. But we'll go in it anyway. I mean, I think this is just a small... This is what usually when, like, Noth's helmet is. You know, I've had it in here a few times, I think. This is the one I'm thinking of, where it's like a cow with a spriggan and a bear on it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, it is. I've had Noth's helmet in here a few times.
See that every day.
Ow. Who booby traps this plate? Yeah, we must get the bunny slaughter statistic up, because that is the random vanilla sky. I mean, I've got to give the brigands a reason to try and kill me, you know? Yeah, not that they don't already have a reason, that Shulk merely exists. And that offends them. Because nature is ungrateful. Hey, you're about to play with pluck your wings. A wolves, my favourite! 3 wolves are slaughtered. 4 wolves are slaughtered. And can I get the 5th wolf, please? Don't need wolf. Five wolves are slaughtered. That's a bear. 5 wolves are slaughtered. Wolf slaughter statistic goes up, and that's not the reason I came in here. Oh, there's another one around. Oh, it's dead. Ew, corundum. Even I don't want nature's bounty on that one. Far north. Yeah. Ooh, did I see? I did. What the flip? Rock slide. Brilliant. Oh, no, that's... Oh, fucking hell, that's a big one. Ow. That really hurts. My items are juice. Oh no, short sword. Recharge, please. I'll put some less souls into the short war. Okay, we'll put death as well. Oh, shyster. Let's get bet. Where's the other strength? I think I can deal with this one. I'll leave those two to fight the massive. Come back here. Why are you running away? Yeah, you're big and scary, but you're not as big as scary as this one, which is really refusing to die. Until she falls off a cliff. She's fallen off a cliff. I mean... It's a win. Oh, we'll take that. You know, nature fell off their own cliff, but we'll count that as a win. Hello, would you like cliff insurance? If you fall off a cliff, we'll pay out. No, I'd rather be living than have cliff insurance, thank you. Okay then. See you. Call you later. No, please don't. Did your best enemy just fall off a cliff? Do you feel like that fight was unwarranted? Then call upon friend away. We'll guarantee that you end the fight the proper way. By killing your friends in silent combat. By killing them in their sleep. Yeah, these are getting worse, don't worry. Where's the way out? I mean, that was a proper boss fight. She was tough, she hurt. But then she just fell off a cliff. And it wasn't even, like, properly pushed off. It wasn't, like, deliberately Fusro Dard off a cliff. That's intentional cliffage. What did I land on? Something slowed my fall. I don't know what it was. Let's go rewatch the viewer and see. Something sort of... Yeah, something slowed my fall. Dodgy branch collision? That's about the only thing I can think of is dodgy branch collision. I mean, to be fair, it's Skyrim. Dodgy collision is pretty normal. I really need to sit up a bit because my neck is getting very sweaty. It's not very nice. You don't slouch too much or your neck gets really sweaty. It's quite horrible. Okay, we'll kill this fox. I said I will kill this fox. Get a bit of charge back in my axe. The shot does not carry that many batteries. You know, soul gems are shit batteries, frankly. But then again, just like real batteries, batteries are just a bit shit. I mean, Azura Star is a rechargeable battery. That's what makes it better. Well, this is oddly far from water. It's very high up. Help! I need water! Give me water! Who are you? You just picked me up, so please dunk in the water. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, the nerve calls get worse. And I'm not... Do I try hard? Too hard? Maybe. Do I try hard enough? Maybe. Why does this look forceful, onion Hagraveny? We're far outside Hagraven territory. Why are we here? Well, we're going into a Ravenscar. Maybe that's why it's called a Ravenscar Hollow, because it's a Hagraven. I'll stop now.
I smell blood.
Good little vampire. Trigger every bone charm I'm going. That's Skeever. Well, it was a Skeever. My pet! You have killed my pet! I must come and avenge you. Sir Rattington, it's my friend. Don't worry. I am dead. At least Sidus, isn't it? Yep, I'll just loot Sir Rattington here. Okie dokie.
Please, help me get out of this cage. I don't know why those things locked me up, and I don't want to wait around to find out. One of those things has the key to this cage. If you get me out of here, I'll help you sort the rest.
They're ravens, the different birds.
Guess it's all clear now.
It's in the name, Hag.
Now that we've got that out of the way, I'll take everything you have, or your life.
You are a moron.
Yes?
You are a moron. You really are an idiot. Like, he could have lived with his life, but no, it's like, I'm going to take everything you have. Wow, we went through all this effort for this. Isn't it a great reward? What a nice valuable thing in the chest. Yo, of war magic. Yes, I don't know what the Hagravens were doing here either, but whatever it is, it's Hagraveny stuff, so putting an end to it is not a bad thing. I mean, is this taproot? No, it's bagged taproot. You can't loot bagged taproot. Why does this have an escape route? It's like the shortest dungeon ever! But because it's got that little bandit interaction in it, it makes it unique. Which, you know, is always a fun thing. Right, we're now in the absolute ace crack of nowhere. Which means we are going east to find a glimpse of Rimazin left. And the Guardian Skeever, because we might as well kill it, and the Vigilant Wing Peak Inn. So we're heading... Go east, something style, go east. I don't remember the ad that well. I remember the go east part, but I don't really remember what it was actually advertising. I'm sure if anyone else is British and seen that ad, please remind me what it was trying to advertise. But it was go east. It had a, you know, silly jingles from the past. You know, sometimes the silly stuff sticks with you. I've realised a massive flaw in my plan. By having a shield blocking the microphone from getting blasted by the fan, just to try and minimise the noise of it, I also then block half of myself. So I don't really get as much benefit as a fan as I should, and it gets quite sweaty. How is Perks doing? I mean, I mean, smithing is easy enough to get back up. Two-handed we've maxed out, because Shulk uses hammers. One-handed, yeah, we maxed it out. Should we? I think we should. I think yes. I think archery should be reset. You know, I think we should, whenever we max a weapon skill, we should max it. Other skills, like, oh, I don't know. Speech. You know what? Speech goes up relatively quickly, so we got speech up relatively fast, so. And as long as we make sure we always have fence, that's always that's kind of an essential. Alchemy we just reset when it maxes, because it's fucking alchemy. Like, why wouldn't we? Let's make Stalked a little bit better. Because Ringmaster is a complete waste of time, and to be fair, Impact is also a bit of a waste of time. Yeah, let's make one-handed better at the expense of... we are using Hack and Slash. There we go. We have made bows worse at the expense of making axes better. Shulk is focusing on the axe. Because I realise that maybe, you know, that'll help Shulk level and get more perks and make Shulk stronger. Shulk must get stronger. Because, well, let's face it, this little cute little face ain't gonna... You know, it doesn't seem to work on enemies. It works wonders on me, but it doesn't work on enemies. So Shulk must get stronger to make Shulk less useless in fights, because Shulk is pretty useless in fights. Because, let's be honest, does Shulk actually have the ability to fight? Well, no, we have been through here before because the berries have been harvested. You know I've been through an area if the berries have been harvested. Oh yeah, this is the path past the lighthouse. Of course we've been through here. Derp, me forget. Me fail English? That's impossible. I mean, me fail memory, that's definitely possible. I mean, the thing is, like, leveling skills in Skyrim actually requires you to use said skills. Leveling skills in Oblivion just required you to cast a spell that had the effect actually applied. So you just had, like, a destruction spell that hurt you for, like, 1 damage. There's a lot, you know, on sale. Spell customization allowed for so much unintentional farmage. Why are these arrows failing so badly? I know arrows suck, but they shouldn't suck that bad. Blue Conch. Hello? Hello? Supposed to get a call from you. You fool, it's the Conch that's the phone this time. Oh. Fuck his idiot. Nobody used to know me. Oh well. I don't think that rabbit's meant to run like that. I don't think they're meant... There we go, it's disappeared now. The sin of a rabbit is over. Alright, Shulk must now cross the... Recharge the bow. I can't recharge it. I'm not buying soul gems left. I don't want to use my black ones. My black soul gems are valuable. I use those for other reasons. So the bow's going to run out of juice. Good. Slaughterfish, slaughterfish, slaughterfish. The only thing I have that can get rid of these things is... Well, frankly, can I shout underwater? Can I stand still and hope Freya decides to bomb me? Yep, this doesn't work underwater. Oh, wait, did I have a... I did! Let me return to land. Nearest bit of land is here. I knew I had Flame Cloak for a reason. Here we go. Now we can kill Slaughterfish. Slowly and ineffectively, but we can kill Slaughterfish. Because without a cloak spell, you simply can't damage these little fuckers out at sea. Because Skyrim was clearly meant to have underwater combat, but they didn't finish it. Like so much of Skyrim. Arguably, I feel Fallout 4 is much, much worse for it. Fallout 4 was clearly meant to have underwater combat. You know, even more so than Skyrim, but they decided to but they cut it earlier. But the map had been designed with a metric fuck ton of water on it. You know, a disproportionate amount of Fallout 4's map is water. The big theme of Fallout 4 is kind of water, and yet you can't do anything in it. You know, the special videos that they made, which must have been made before they'd really settled on a lot of things. You know, like, they still had shooting a gun out in that, which you can't do in Fallout 4. You know, nerd route. Very short to be right now. Please call back later. But the Fallout 4 was like clearly meant to have underwater combat, but it was cut. There was supposed to be an underwater vault that was cut. There's a bit of evidence for it. You know, there's the 100 Leagues Under the Sea. Wow, she roams far. Like, she really roams far. I know set her roam radius to like pretty much cover the whole swamp. I wasn't expecting to find her out her arse crack here. But yeah, well, let's do this Nordic ruin. We're here. We're coming past it. Heroes do ruins. Heroes go into random dungeons and save things. I think she killed this Droger as well. And this one. I mean, to be fair. Why wouldn't you? But Skyrim was clearly meant to have it, but it wasn't meant to be a big feature. Yeah, much like Oblivion has it, and it's not really a big feature. Oh, it's this one. Hello, Anska. Who are you? Shoiki's wondering.
Anska, are you here to help?
What?
I've finally located Voken's crypt. The scroll I'm looking for just has to be here.
You're looking for a scroll? Look, we'll definitely help. And the help you need.
Vokun is as powerful as I think. I may need a little help dealing with him.
Want me to steal something? It's good. Shoiki's good at this.
The scroll, of course.
I help.
Great. With the two of us, this should be easy.
I just gotta remember not to hit you with your friendly fire. When we stop stealing the kills, I need those to recharge my gun. My axe. My batteries need charging. Got regenerative hitting. Got regenerative slashing. Ooh, buddy. I can't answer just like, I don't only want the scroll, which is worthless to player anyway, but... And yet you are still allowed to be a dick and just say, nah, I'm keeping it. Which is nice, they let you have that option. This feels more realised. In fact, a lot of the Dragon Priest tombs feel a bit more realised. Quite a few of them have a little mini-quest associated with them. You gonna shout at me first? Oh, you're a skelly. Ow. Joke is hurt. Joke will heal. I like how there's a little tiny bowl that you can't steal. That's used exclusively to hold alchemy ingredients. Quite cute, actually. I like when they use like resized objects because it's a fun little thing. It gives so much more variety to what is otherwise quite a limited tile set. Did Anska just die? Okay, which one of you killed her? Oh, don't give me that look. Oh well.
Right behind you.
Right.
Lead on.
Which one of you... You know what? I'm not even going to question it. I'm still going to kill Dokun. So we need to go... Burb! Ish. Something snake. So burb. Fish. Something snake. Bird. Ish. There's fish. Ah, fox snake. So fish. Fox. Where's fox? Fox. Snake. They really didn't need to have that one there because you could infer from the fact that the fox is the only one that isn't. Unless there was like a fifth mystery one, which was just a booby trap. You know, you know, if there was a 5th booby trap, maybe having the backwards ones there, but you didn't really need it. The puzzle still is barely a puzzle. I used to be a droga like you, then I took an arrow in the knee. Yeah, you have to. I wish you could just go to the Mage's College and ask to have things recharged like you could in Oblivion. That was something that was actually really nice with Oblivion, is like blacksmiths obviously repaired your gear. You could pay to repair your gear. But it was really nice that, like, mages, you could pay to recharge your gear as well, which was really nice. It gave... Again, Oblivion's economy is actually really solid because there are a lot of ways for draining money out of it. Which, yeah, Skyrim doesn't. Like, because there simply wasn't... Yes, you could go to a magic shop and buy soul gems, but you would burn through them so quickly. Oh, hello, Kyle. Sorry if it took a while to notice that. I haven't really paid attention, because when you expect nothing... When you don't get in chat, you don't tend to expect it. Ooh, speaking of soul gems not being that common, there's a soul gem. And a common one, no less. But yeah, I distinctly remember in Oblivion always going around like every magic shop and really absolutely buying out every single soul gem in town because you kind of needed it. I will just take your shite. Don't mind me. Those two are fighting again. Place your bets. Quimby or Freya. I think Freya will win because Freya usually wins these. But Quimby sometimes does. She's getting better. The more levels they get, I think Quimby scales slightly better. Although Quimby does have has to get aggressive and she hasn't got the range. You know, when you can be bonked with a big spear versus using daggers, I think Freya has won. Yeah, convincingly Freya has won. You bet Quimby, you've lost again. Quimby consistently loses, but she does occasionally win. And then once one's won, one's lost. That's not sinister. Oh no, it was a trap! It's a trap! You know, the old Admiral Akbard. We got Admiral Akbard, it's a trap! Sorry, good trap, but it's still a trap. A trap is a trap. Just because it's crap, don't make it a trap. I want keystone. No, no keystone. Shulk, no get keystone. Shulk wanted keystone. That's all Shulk needs. Shulk has fragments out the ass. As I find more fragments. Yay! Who just leveled up? Ooh, Ebony Warwick. That's actually a decent booty. I didn't expect that behind a mere locked door. Sometimes you get good booty. Sometimes you get bad booty. How many booby traps can you have in one corridor? Yes! But is it to keep Vokun in? Or intruders from waking Vokun? Dragon Priests are a strange lot, you know. Oh, is this the... Yeah, the Rogue of the Overlord Reliability. Boink! Easier to just fight. No. It wasn't my weapon that went flying, it was Shulk that went flying. And the Drogging Guardian Overlord is down. Guardian. He don't speak English well today. Guardian. Vokun's throne room! Yeah, the problem with these controllers is, if it's a wired controller, you can usually resolder the wires back in, because that's usually why they die. It's why my bloody 360 controller I use on my PC died. But the anti-crimp imp stick that sticks out the back is the reason it broke. But yeah, you can't really fix a PS5 controller. She's alive. Run. Use stealth. Her eyes aren't very good yet. They're still rotting. That would be nice. nice just arrow. So. Yeah, that was easy. So, as far as I'm aware, you can't really fix a PS5 controller. I don't even know if you can open them. Schneck, 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 schneck. I'm assuming this also says schneck. So, I can't even remember. So I think they've got weird, like, I think they're riveted. I'm not even sure if they've got, like, funny screw heads, or I seem to recall they're riveted. You can't even open them. Which, you know, makes fixing them a bit of a problem. Yo, sure, just need to know where the way out is. I'm going to take this sealed scroll. That really is no purpose. I'll leave it there for the corpse Ansgar, because she died. Booty. Yeah, it's Booty. I'll take Booty. Oh, there's the way out. I missed that! What did I genuinely miss that? Oh god. Yeah, that's the thing with Dragon Priests is one thing you really do not want to come across at a low level is Croesus. Because Croesus is, I seem to recall, the only Dragon Priest out in the main world space. And it's just like, you approach a Dragon Mound, oh, you killed a dragon, woohoo, those things piss weak anyway, because vanilla dragons are a joke. And it's like, oh shit, Dragon Priest. And when you're like level 10 because you're near Whiterun, and suddenly, like, massively powerful Dragon Priest is zooming around spamming fireballs at you, yeah, that's horrifying. That really is like one of the worst things you can encounter at a low level. High levels, as you say, they are much more bearable. Especially if you kind of cheese them with a bow, because Stealth Archer breaks the game. Okay, so I've got to go to Godimzever and the Guardian Skeever, so... But we go to the shipwreck first, because we're right next to it.
Wool?
I mean, I actually had to buff Dragon Priests much. Where are you, Wolf? I need a 6th wolf to slaughter. I've only got 5. Very low number. There are no wolves here. Hide so I can drain you where the mud crabs all... I reckon a brine hammer. Yeah, I thought... It's infested with most crabs, but we're fine. Oh. Take those mud crabs. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I missed the cutscene of getting Ansgar's scroll because Ansgar unfortunately died. One of these two was responsible. Which one, I'm not quite sure. I thought she was protected. Personally, I thought she was protected. Clearly not. Oh, that's one way to go. You're in bed, trying to have a nap. You're trying to have a sleep. You run aground. The ship rolls over, and your treasure chest rolls comedically up over this table and onto your head. Yeah, that's kind of really an unfortunate way to go. Yeah. The problem is, right, we are in the bowel of the ship. Of course, there is mud crabs through the wall. There are mud crabs, frankly, everywhere in here. Where there is one very specific thing I am looking for in here. Oh wow, that's kind of leaked in. The bouquet, it doesn't save them. Wow, that was easy. I like that they've actually, that's clearly hung on the wall in a flexible way. It's quite nice. It shows how to peg it up. Look, bunk beds! Like, really, really weird thing to see in Sky. I think Kinnereth saves them now. Oh, there's some skeleton's hands sticking through the wall. Don't mind me. There it is, Cyrus's saber. What I came in here for, and this is what I'm going to bonk him up grab for. I'm going to take the legs. And, ooh, I think we know what that room was, and we don't want to go in there in a shipwreck. Because that's going to be pretty rancid. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, that's the bog. We all know the bog. Oh, we do not question the bog. I want the potion of stamina, even though it's completely and utterly useless. There's a cargo hold, which is weirdly master locked, which means it probably has a key. Now I think about it, it was probably Freya that was the death masker. Freya's friendly fire can be problematic. Oh. Oh, come on. There we go. And it's straight in the middle. You know, after all those breakages now, straight in the middle. Oh no, it's mud crab! Crabby! Yeah, so, I'm trying to find a word, and I don't think dangerous is the right one. A brain, I'm a balloon. Wait a second. Yeah, you can just get in. Right, so we're just going to teleportate to the brine hammer to fix the markers, because it does this. If you go out... It's one of the things that you can say Fallout 4 or the engine just objectively does better than Skyrim is actually dynamically update map markers. And I think they realised they had... I think they had to for Fallout 4 to account for the fact that many of the backdoors to dungeons are actually backdoors rather than circular loop patterns like they are in Skyrim. In Skyrim, most dungeons loop back to the front door. There's a few with a back door, but most loop back to the front door. Fallout 4, most of them just eject you somewhere else. Like, usually the top of a building and they expect you to power armor jump off the top of it. Because, why wouldn't you? Frankly. So we're going to locate Mezinshalem, which is actually further across than I thought. I love how with stealth archery you don't actually need like many archery perks at all, because sneak attacks still instantly kill most things because stealth archer is actually broken. You know, I'll sell some garbage. The Imperials will still sell to me at this point because I am unaffiliated. Hello, Imperials.
Take a look.
Why do you sell to random short? Why not? Why are you selling Golden Saint shit? Oh. Oh. This is shit I sold to you, I think. Why are you selling enchanted Golden Saint gear? I'm pretty sure I sold to you. You're supposed to reset this stuff. Why are you... I won't say no, but... Ancient Nords... Crap. Oh yes, I picked up Bloodborne. We will also sell this Dawnguard crap. Some Dwarven bows, some Dwarven bolts, because we don't use crossbows, sadly. As our speechcraft skill goes back up. Probably from selling all of this shit, to be fair. To be fair, this is probably why speechcraft has gone up so much, so... It's because I just keep making crap. You know what, I think we must put stamina up to 300 before we can do any... one level off. We don't use light armor anymore. We use heavy armor, because heavy armor is...
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
Are you salting the meat? Yes, yes you are. You are salting the meat. Because to cook in Skyrim you need two ingredients. Heat and salt. Nothing else is relevant. You apply salt to meat. And you apply heat, and it is done. But I don't want my meat salty. All I can taste is just a heaping bowl of salt. Well, too bad, that's Skyrim cooking. Now if you cook... I mean, I know people who are living proof that a heavy salt diet will not hurt you. I mean, they're still going. They're in the 90s, they're still going. They have way too much salt in their diet, but they still keep going. Slouching again. Ugh. Oh no, banditos! I'll try and make this quick. I'll try and make it quick too, you bugs. Buggy bugs. That's it. That's all you got. That's all you got, mate. How pathetic. Think about it. Right. Oh, back kill you first. Oh. You have arrows and bolts. Why are you weird? Then again, why am I questioning it? I remember Oblivion where, like, for some reason, archers either had like 5 arrows or like 100. And if they had 100 arrows, they usually had a load of enchanted arrows, which were just better. Like, I'm kind of glad enchanted arrows didn't really come back in Skyrim. They came back as bolts, but not as arrows. Because they were a bit broken. Because they just massively upped the firepower to a pretty comedic degree. He was looking straight at me. He deserves an arrow up the arse. These forsworn arrows seem to backfire a lot. I will search this bandit. I do not engage in the nom-noms on stream. Unless I am a werebeast, in which case go nuts. But you know, I am aware that people may not care for the war, and I will oblige that on YouTube. You want to see my vor stuff? Just go to DeviantArt. Throw the bouquet away. We don't need it. Here's a question. What is dwarven oil made out of? Is it an organic compound? Is it made out of ground mushroom? I think I just answered the question. It's made out of ground mushrooms. But mushroom-based oil. It's always made... Oh no. And she's been disintegrated. Good. Not just turned into an ash pile, actually disintegrated. Are they fighting again? Yep. Take your bets. Take your bets. I mean, it looks like Quimby might win. No, Freya's won. Freya's won again.
I'm still here.
Do you want to stop fighting for a moment, please? Can I stop you from fighting? Good. Fight broken up. Oh no, did I? I don't think I'm lost. I think you're lost. Torque is here to retrieve sword. Yep, they're still fighting. Right, through this door. Not even locked. The Dwemer Spectre, he's going this place. And he ain't letting his Spectriness die easily. Well, I'll take the Orcish Mace. Bushed. Ever. Run. Again. Thanks for giving me soul gems. They don't fill them, but they give me them. Oh, Centurion. I love how the gate opened, like sort of push him off the wall. I think that was supposed to be a spear ambush. Yeah, I'll take this ball. I probably shouldn't, but I will. No one ever said that Shulk was intelligent. Yeah. I mean, not having them pop out the holes and have a bit of variety instead. I think that's a trade-off worth having, personally. Because having every single dwarven enemy either a spear or a spider, and then when you see a centurion, you know it's always like the last one. That's always just a bit sad to me. I mean, the spawns don't even work properly anyway. He was already spawned on the floor, and he's a spear that's supposed to pop out the hole. So, you know, it doesn't even work properly anyway. Oh good, this puzzle has remained cleared. I say puzzle, but it really is quote-unquote puzzle. Loading time, mirror just hair. Look at it, it's tickling my eyes. Combination of fan and humidity tend to make my hair go crazy. It gets progressively worse throughout the day. It starts off relatively neat and combed, and then it gets progressively worse. We are in the blind hell now. Excuse me, says the Shadow Master. How dare you attack me from the shadows? Ah, you aim for my eyes, it goes straight through! Ha ha ha! Pull him up.
Don't see that every day.
Bo, can you stop sucking? Ah, my face! I don't think anyone expected arrow on my face. There is no reason why I had to do that. There is legitimately no reason why I should have done that, but I did it anyway. Ooh, is that my arrow? It is. How did I get down here? Boink, splosh, splosh, splish. Boink. But they come out of the walls. Disgusting creatures. Have you heard of the high elves? No, but I've heard of the low elves. What's a low elf? Well, it refers to both the Dwemer and the Dwemer. You know, I like the logic that the Dwemer are kind of not. They're called dwarves while not really being dwarves. Oh god, they're fighting again. And I think Freya's won again. Right. Fight is over. We will go. I was expecting the load door. I was going to say, how did I not pick up Grimsever? And then you remember that Grimsever actually doesn't spawn until you accept the quest. Excuse me, we were just having a meeting. Why people aren't allowed down here in the Pulmerlands? How can you stop turning? It's really hard to hit you in the face with a force of one arrow. Your design was priceless. Yeah, priceless. I keep finding more and more of the bloody things, so they're clearly not that priceless. It's full of scratching its armpit. This feels like a dwarven mine shaft. Like, mining tunnel. Because of course they have stone support pillars. Be careful. I smell coarse. I like how they haven't everything else is... That's funny, the tripwire was still broken. Why do you have such good arrows? Why do you have Daedric arrows? Why? Is it just I'm high level and Daedric arrows can sort of randomly spawn anywhere now? I don't know. It's a bandit. He has nothing on him. I told you I small elf chorus. Line up shop. All the fallen will die in time. When they come at short, they die. And then I loot their booty. Because why wouldn't you? Please don't be locked. Please don't be locked. No, it's just crap. Ooh, Black Soldier. We're not going to question how the Fallen obtained the Black Soldier, are we? You fools! They're the ones that made them in the first place! With their red knees. Like, seriously, why are their knees so red? Like, their knees take such abuse. How to be a Fulmer, have your knees take massive abuse. Itchy back, itchy back. No. Wiggle, wiggle. Feet. There we go. No. I said there we go. Oh. I said there we go. There we go. I feel like I've been through here quite recently. No, I'm getting that impression.
Be careful.
I don't know why I'm getting the impression. It had been through here quite recently.
Fine.
Go push jump. Whee! Splat. Short is a ghost. Short will take everything. Oh, this one was mining. Oh, oops. Look, he was mining this little dig site. Ding 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 ding. Please give me a keystone! Keystone! No. Yay! Keystone! Good dig. It was a good dig. If it gives you a keystone, it's a good dig. Oops, here we go. This is the one with a load door at the top of it. And I'll still pluck your ear. Do you cut the ears off or do you just rip them off, or do they detach upon death? Oh no! First the knees, then the crotch. Well, that was embarrassing. You think stealth gets a bit broken? Well, there's Grimseller. Well, that's a hole opened at least. Right, time to ride the elevator up. Pump it up the lever. You know that to keep the elevators going, you have to keep pumping the lever like it's a pump cart. If you've not heard of a pump cart, Americans call them Gandhi dancers for some reason. I don't know why. Also known as the hand cart. It's a thing that you kind of pump it up and down to go down a railway. They are a lot of effort for not really the best game. Yeah, they are a hell of a lot of effort. Especially when they aren't built properly, and as you pump it, it clunks into the ground. That would not be funny, but it's, you know, bad design is bad design. Oh no, a troll! What is it always wolves? Guess not. Guess it can sometimes be a young troll. Or an elder troll, maybe. Right in the belly button. Right through the navel. Right, we will kill a giant skeever spirit, because I'm sure it'll be giant. The mud crab one was giant, so why won't this one be?
Rhyme? See.
Wrong shout. Oh well. It still preserves your stamina. Yep, told you it would be giant. Well, that was pathetic. Journal Azarines. I didn't need to go to the wing peak in, I guess. Blasphemous. Hey. No way. Journal Azarines and Blasphemous Verins. There we go. Go into the world! There we go, and Journal Azarines. Azarines, there we go. The investigation hasn't... I can't even read it because there's too many objectives. Too many objectives, still can't read it. Come on. Come on! Too many objectives. The investigation has moved slowly. But that was to be expected. Townsfolk had their own problems. You pay any mind to the fate of Stendar's chosen. I'll write what I pieced together so far, in hopes that it provides some clarity. From what I've gathered, Fenric came to Dawnstar to investigate rumors of Daedra worship. There was some thought this cult was the source of the town's recurring nightmares. Although it's unclear how much of that is true, then one night, Fenric disappeared, without a word to the innkeeper or anyone in town. It was then that the other patrols started to go missing, also without a trace. Of leads I have one. The other day, the innkeeper found something curious behind the inn. In the midst of emptying the trash, it was an elven dagger, flamed warm with blood, upon further examination, tipped with poison. The craft of the blade can be mean many things. Perhaps this Daedric cult is elven in origin. Moreover, elven weapons are fashioned with quicksilver. There is a mine in close proximity. Poison too could have originated from a nearby source. It's also likely that our murderer moves at night, when the eyes of the town are blind to their heathen worship. As such, I suspect there are individuals as possible owners of the blade. Bereft the elf, who complains of the cold and yet seems resolute in stay. Harold the miner, who works the ore from which the murder weapon was fashioned. Lastly, Irene the traveller, who seems to know more about alchemy than the proprietors of the pestle. All three seem to be inactive in the small hours, but I can only follow one at a time. Doing so will prove useful, as they will either lead me to their place of worship or eliminate themselves as suspects. But first, I must meet the writer of this note. Perhaps I know more about the dagger, or have information that can narrow down my search. Well, Azarine, you kind of sucked at your job, didn't you, mate? Right, we will leave this place. I said we will leave this place. We will leave this place. There we go. Oh look, a Dawn Guard ambush. Shork is not a vampire. Shork is not our enemy. You choose to attack Shork. Shork did not attack you. Ow. Well, we might as well help Aaron do it while we're here. You know what? What do you do? You don't make plans.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and
Drunken brawls.
Too long since we've had a good man.
Well, we must go to the pub, because pubs are an excellent source of information. Hey, you.
Be gone. I have no wish to speak to anyone right now.
I don't know why you're so mean. You don't have the required perk. Folk don't know how to buy. Folk is an idiot.
Let me know if you want. Think I got a clean mug around.
Hey, there.
Make it quick. Make it quick.
I'm just gonna read his journal, because I'm sure he said it was a... No, it's just the elf.
Make it quick.
Tough day at the
Erendur,
And
what's wrong with everyone around here?
Being plagued by horrible nightmares.
getting older.
They're in serious danger.
What can you do anyway?
Afraid
Dreams
there's
aren't real.
nothing we can do about it. These dreams are manifestations.
Vermina, Vermina. Folk does not know this, Vermina.
She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return,
Take me, take me.
she's behind nightmares.
Brains, brains.
The cough marks a sin. I must end her terrible influence over
Once
these.
again,
I need to read. Perhaps you'd be willing to
what
assist
do you mean
me
return?
in that regard.
In there.
I've already said too much. I would simply ask that you
I trust you. Fucking hell.
help me. Wonderful. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk.
We did it, Lord
It
Vermina.
resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways.
Oh, should I when I take that too much nerve root and skooma?
She reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return.
That's where I go now.
Apart from
I mean, to be fair, that kind of sums up most Daedric realms. You were our memories.
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
Look, just gonna use your...
I...
That fix. I'm out of salt. I can only make a few things without salt. Also, those lavender dumplings, what are they, Khajiit food? If they're using moon sugar. I think they just thought, oh, sugar. But without realizing that moon sugar is, it's a bit,
I'm sorry.
what's the word?
Just
Hallucinogenic.
I envy you travelers. Dreams aren't affecting anyone
Here to
out from
mine?
here.
Plenty of quick silver.
Yeah, I'm feeling this guy isn't. First we must go to... Oh no, we must trail someone. Find this nest of vampires. Wipe them out. Found this mine. Yep. Shulk owns mine. Shulk owns mine already, that good. Hey, what are you doing in my... Hey, we'll be right to be here. Hey, property. Sneaky. He shorked mine. Where is he going? Yeah, this isn't completely innocent, is it? Shork's coming. Shork is just saying it. Shork lives around here. This is Shork's home. Shork owns this place. I mean, Harold is not that bright. It's like... Right, Shulk is going to use the powers Eldritch Power. Hey, Shulk is mine owner. I own this mine. That means my own mine. You're stupid. The door to the temple is finished. Look, 2 rugs in a crate at the far end of the mine. Walk down the shaft to the dead end. On your right should be a button. Press it, and the door will open. There we go. That's only murderous to do for a few seconds. You have found the Temple of the Evil.
Get ready. Trouble ahead.
Right, what were you doing, you evil, evil man? I don't know if I can read this one, but... How many pages are there? I don't know, it's not the worst. Right. Atone once told me I was the strongest warrior in all of Tamriel, but that is a lie. No, I can't do that voice for any longer, it's killing me. A strong man would have ended his life long ago. He would have delivered Stendar's justice upon his soul. I am weak man, and so I live. I think that's supposed to say I am a weak man, but it is I am weak man. The vigil teaches us that vampires are an abomination, to be destroyed without mercy. But in my cowardice, I began to entertain the blasphemous that vampirism had a cure. But it does have a cure. Never has the subject been breached by the keepers. After all, the very idea that these creatures were capable of salvation would threaten the principles of the Order. So to learn more, I sought the aid of the very monster I have sworn to oppose. Molag Bal's price was steep. It was to gather thralls and build an altar deep in the mines of Dawnstar, for purposes that would only become clearer as the nights went on. To that shrine, I was to sacrifice the lives of 9 of my brothers and sisters, 1 for each divine. Yeah, Molag Bal is a dick, we know this. But, yeah, that's just typical Molag Bal. I mean, but, hey, the Daedra recognised Talos as a divine. I want to point that out. At times, my resolve has wavered, but the prince has offered to prove in the form of Galur Rifari. His acceptance proved that the cure exists. Through a dream of being sliced by thousands of tiny knives from my bowels inside out. No, that's just eating a bag. I think what he did was eat a bag of nails. As the town speaks of nightmares and the presence of Vermina, I now see why Dawnstar was chosen for this unholy vigil. Yay, he said the quest name. We've only 3 sacrifices left. The ritual is almost complete. No doubt Azarian will see this as treachery, which is why I cannot bring myself to sacrifice him. But with every vigil that dies, at our hands, it should be vigilant. It only calcifies my resolve. The weakness of my mind does not betray the strength of my will. For all my cowardice, I am worth the souls of 12 men. If I rejoin the vigil, their lives will be saved in the end. Perhaps when the accounting is done, Stendor will show me mercy. I don't think he will. I mean, you cavorted with probably the worst Daedra. Molag, I'm a dick ball. You know, little boy is just, what is the word? I think uncomfortably dick. You know, like, no redeeming quality whatsoever is Molag Bal. How many people have they sacrificed here? I thought it was only supposed to be sacrificing 9 vigilance. Why is there so many bones? Why is there a big pile of bones? A quest with no unique dialogue. This isn't too bad of a quest, to be fair. Yeah, there are much worse quests out there. Galarifari's papers. Private papers of Galarifari. Boy Damager. Oh god, he's a dark elf. And a pretty nutty one by the sounds of it. Outnumbered and isolated, I yielded to my foe. The creature jests like a gentleman, and I hoped for honourable treatment. Instead, I found myself a feast for a blood-drinking monster. Shamed by my corruption and despairing of my own welfare, I passively acquiesced in my gradual integration into the affairs of Clan Onde. I made no human my prey, only beasts, and kept myself apart from the other clan. So he got turned. But nonetheless, I abandoned hope and lived like a beast. Drawn by hope, by irritations of my former life, I visited my former post of Balor, hoping perhaps to atone in some for my crime by preying upon its monsters, or perishing under their attacks. Balor, I think, is a prison? I'm not 100% sure, my Morrowind lore is not great. It is there that, by chance, I made petition to the Lord of Troubles, Molag Bal, at an altar deep in the cavern beneath the Pilgrim Shrine. I was surprised and thrilled and terrified when Molag Bal, or some aspect or agent of that danger lord, offered me a chance to cure myself of vanish in return for a favour. However, with no hope of my soul or spirit unless I might be cured, I undertook his quest. And the legends were a dig of Really? Really? He mentions like in his like faded crap. He does that is very much a dig off Earth. Something Balor. I placed a gem within the vacuum before the altar. Is this a reference to the curing vampirism quest in Morrowind? And instantly experienced a blinding pain and terror that I cannot express in words. Except it seemed afterward that I had been asleep and dreaming that I was being sliced by thousands of pointy knives from my bowels inside out. Little did I know my neighbour had put a bag of nails in my drink. I awoke before the altar, engaged in the reflection of my own sword and blade on my own face, no longer a blood-sucking beast of teeth and empty eyes. Yes, I don't think he was cured by Molag Bal so much as he was cured by Dagoth Ur. Oh, Lord Elrond.
If I get any rest soon, I'll count myself richer than a king.
Go take a break. This is Shork's mine. You work on Shork's schedule. Go take a break. Shork wants enough land. Ooh. Shork work harder than all of you. I mean, we've got to help Erendel now, so...
I have to wonder.
We might as well keep up this guy's Void Salt quest.
I'm glad to spend all the days I got left on the water.
Everyone thinks I'm too young.
You're the ship captain.
By inheritance, as my men are fond of saying. Can't blame them. My mother ran the Sea Squall.
You don't have a house.
I've been trying to find new areas of business. Take the last trade we did. Some fine cut void salts from the College of Winterhold.
But you haven't did a search.
Sailors are what happened to them. If you're not afraid of a little exploring, I'll pay good gold.
I mean, to be fair, that is just a go to random cave. Also, I think it tends to be a cave that you haven't been to. Hey, what do you think? What do you think about Dawnstar? Yeah, there's a sinister air about Dawnstar. I'm sure I was located in several Daedric cults nearby. And a Quimby. What do you think about Dawnstar? The Dark Brotherhood door just outside the city. No, it's not even the darkest thing about the city either, sweetie. I mean, to be fair, yeah, Yeah, because there's the cult of Sithis, the cult of Vermina, the cult of Molag Bal. Hey, we're beginning to become Daedra Central. Yeah, well, do we have enough? I think it's in Daedric. I think is where give in to the madness. No? Mist? Is that what? Yes, that's what madness is, isn't it? I don't have anywhere near enough for madness. Give in to the madness. Yeah, I am many madness armor short. You know what? We got 5 firewood though, so let's make some Daedric arrows. I think. But they do that actually requires Daedra hearts, really. Yeah, still. Yeah, I'll take Ebony arrows as a secondary. Actually, out of curiosity, 28 for an amber bow. Oh yeah, I think they are actually under. Yeah, madness is slightly stronger. 45 for a madness hammer. Yeah, it's slightly stronger, but also quite a lot heavier. I mean, that's certainly a hammer, isn't it? You smash someone with that, they'll notice. It's hammer time! I only have so many. You know what, we're actually gonna... I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna reset Smithy Diffing skill. Because... yeah, we got enough... Come on. Fucking get into fucking smithing! That little point at the bottom is so awkward. We've got enough building materials to last a lifetime. I mean, to be fair, smithing nails would actually get your smithing skill quite quickly, because nails are really hard to forge. Yeah. For some reason you have to click through, which is a menace. We should get some iron fittings as well. Right, so we need... Oh yes, we have so much leather, I don't think leather is an issue. Okay, well let's just make an absolute metric crap ton of leather armor, shall we? Let's just make... I mean, jewellery, yes, definitely make some jewellery as well. I think we should make some gold neckline. Or gold rings. I think gold rings actually are slightly more efficient. Use up all that beautiful, beautiful gold. And they don't look... To be fair, the Skyrim texture for gold rings does not look like gold at all. They look, frankly, really awful. I think we can make some silver garnet rings. And we didn't even have to dip into our leather supplies yet. Have we got enough garnets? Yes, definitely. Leather. Let's make some leather helmets. Oh, so that takes more strips and there we go. This is probably actually lessening our load. I think I have enough leather for remax smithing. Yes. There we go, smithing has been maxed again. That is a level and a perk point. Let's go put it into magic. Let's put that one into health. Now we must remax smithing perks. Because we always make sure that... You always want to make sure that you have all the smithing perks so you can make everything. It is a bit of a... Honestly, I think it is a bit of a dump... It is a bit of a dump skill, frankly. There we go, Short can actually run now. Short gets way more armor now. Short's armor is now actually 442 because we don't wear helmets. But now we must wait for daybreak. Short will now curl up next to the forge to sell all the shit she's just forged. Yes, you've woken up.
Seems like
You got healed.
blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Wait, is he saying all that? Huh. Oh, yeah, the enchantment effect looks really awkward. It only seems to apply itself to the front and back. Well, you're gonna be... I want your ebony, I want your iron, I want your iron, I don't want your leather. I actually probably buy a little bit more. No, keep the leather. I don't want it. Okay, though. But you can have a truly disgusting quantity. And I mean a truly disgusting quantity. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. What's the word? Not hide. Not hoary. I mean, you're getting all the hoary stuff regardless. There it is. Oh, yes. Of course it's that number. Of course it was 69. Right, we must take... I must also sell a beautiful amount. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, why do I keep making bolts up from? And I remember, like, where spheres drop them. It was one of the few bits of integration Dawnguard did. Which is weird, because Dawnguard normally doesn't do it. I mean, Dawnguard normally doesn't integrate well, but to be fair, that was the one bit it did actually do. Iron arrows, yuck. We don't use iron arrows. Not the iron war axe of burning. We went on a whole quest to find that piece of crap. Fucking bolts. I love orcish crap. I didn't realise I had so much orcish crap, to be fair. Ew, steel. We don't use steel arrows. Steel arrows are NPC use only. Gotta keep the sun now out. I think I sold everything. Set of ebony gear, why not? There we go, you are now broke. And my weights have gone down because I am no longer carrying an absolute ton of leather. Hello, guard.
Need something?
You're actually going to help. If the guards start fighting, maybe you'll help. Waking Nightmare. We will help the city of Dawnstar.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Can I buy this house? You pay standard rent. Look, he's buying property.
Greetings.
Do we have any nightmares? Of course you have. Do I even need to ask? Food. A standard ring. I'm trying to remember which way Erendur would go. Oh, is Erendur telling me to meet him at there? But I already know the way to Nightcrawler Temple. So I will go to Nightcrawler Temple off my own volition.
Just one of the miners. I don't want any trouble.
Be careful.
Yeah, we should just board. Yes, I think it is. So I think the way to Nightcrawler Temple is up this way. Hey, you're a museum. You're not a house. You're a museum. You get to pay low rent. Silence. I own Dornstar. Shoki's rich. You're rich now. Right, this isn't the way to Nightcrawler Temple, but it gets me to Nightcrawler Temple because we go past Nightshade. Go past the Hand of Azure. And go around the cliff the wrong way because Shork has no sense of direction. God, suck. Like, I want to point out that hawkers suck. Just really bad, like. This takes me to Nightcrawler Temple. I told it to take me to Nightcrawler Temple. Oh, this is a lighthouse. Oops. Nightcrawler Temple's actually higher up than I thought. Like, Nightcrawler Temple's actually really high. Like, you could get really high to get to Nightcrawler Temple. Assuming this is Nightcrawler Temple. Talk with shame. Or shimmy. Go way to Skyriming. Right, we are here. Here at Nightcrawler Temple. Clearly a really big ruin. Oh no. The drama's murdered everything again. Shork will take the abuse. Why do you always back up? Of course you resist fucking poisons. Poisons suck. Yum. I've just eaten a lot of apple dumplings. I made the mistake of assuming the food would heal. That was a mistake. Ugh, Truck has seen her own grisly demise. Truck won't make that mistake in reality. It's a good job Shork knows how to use the deep depths. She's too stupid to understand that she does, but she... You know, it's a case of Shork is too dumb to actually understand how. Or even comprehend that she does. But... food. Yum. Yum. Shork is killed. Shork knew that this time she had to eat more food. I never said Shork wasn't stupid, but learns from her mistakes. We have arrived at Nightcrawler Temple.
I'm right behind you.
What do you mean about this, please? Nope.
Lead on. We've stopped. What is it?
Nope.
Let's go.
Right, we must wait for it. Oh, let me guess. Erendur doesn't actually fucking come up here, does he? Erender, where are you? Erender. I just paid to trek up here. And you're just... No, I'm gonna wait in town like an idiot. He's just gonna stand there like an idiot. Because he walks so slowly. Does he? No, he stops. Takes the most circuitous route. Come on.
Yes, my daughter.
Go! Move!
That I can help with.
Move you. Go! I mean, if we just look, yeah, just to make sure that it's actually him.
This way,
It helps to know what you've selected. Fallout 4 has an option, I believe, where you can highlight things that have been selected in console. Very, very handy. Erender, fuck me, he moves so slowly. Come on. Go to Nightcaller Temple. Come on. You can do it. You can catch up. Path has been cleared. See, Freya and Quimby can keep up. Well, Freya can. I don't know what happened to Quimby. Don't never question what happens to those two. They do some strange things. I'll just loot these trolls that I've already looted because they're drowning murdered them both. Come on, Erender. Oh, he's gonna get distracted by weaklings, isn't he? Come on! Look at Quimby just run past. She gave him a head start and still gets there first. You know what, I might actually have to take out the weaklings. Because I've seen Quimby. Come on, Erender. Oh god, he's gone into sneak mode too. Come on. He's so slow. Like, all the others made it faster than him. Come on. I think it's because he stops and walks.
Yes, my daughter.
Come on.
What is it I can help with?
Hey, Matt, your door. Shorty's waiting.
Before we enter, years ago, this temple.
Oh no, it's Jimmy Asthma.
Parties seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma.
The miasma. It's not the miasma, it's the miasma. Because the name is the miasma.
Unsealed. The miasma will dissipate, and they'll awaken.
I can't look at the word miasma without hearing it in his voice. Right, in we go.
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Go on then, get inside.
I'm still here. Let's go.
Come on, Erender. Liberty Floppy, this wall is no longer property. This really low res wall. Erender, you gonna...
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
I'll just read Raking the World. I don't need lost. I lost like I already did that too.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
Oh no! What is it?
Behold the skull of corruption. The source of Dawnstar's woe.
Ooh, a Diedrich artifact.
Must reach
I like
the
those.
sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Oh no, the miasma blocks the way.
That's the best you can do. Damn it. The priests must have activated this.
Well, they were under siege, you idiot. This kind of looks like it was inevitable. It's difficult to reach.
Impossible, actually.
Well, you can't go around it through a door. Go around it.
There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
Didn't you know an awful lot about this place?
I suppose there's no point concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Hey, keep it secret. Sure, it's too stupid.
I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Wait, wait. Shorty's
I
ready.
still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
What do the miasma do?
Miasma was created by
Miasma.
I
I love it. I love that name.
It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process.
Oh no. That's dangerous.
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma,
The miasma.
mind
I
becomes
love
damaged. Those who've been under the effect
It's the miasma.
extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entire. In some cases, a few never awoke at all.
Some died. Right, let's go.
We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Come on. I can't get you through the door without you. You haven't give me the key. Don't come through, murder everything. Get through skull, blow it, just hit it with axe until it break. Get good. Short know how to do this. Short knows how to break.
Careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened.
Be awake. As soon as we open the door to the we broke the seal. Oh, you died quick. You're surprisingly tanky. My axe is out of gas. Sure. We'll work. I need to. I'll do. Ooh. Ooh. Books in the library. This is always a good sign, isn't it? A dream strong. Looking for a book called
The library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burnt. Yes.
You
my
want the
daughter.
book called The Dream Shade?
What is it I can help with?
The only book still surviving by pure coinky dink. Seriously. You also want the book called
Mustn't tarry.
Ooh.
Dare you defile this temple?
You trying to read the books?
That's it? That's all you got? I can't win this.
Ooh, yep. Don't want the charcoal, I wanted the liver. Yeah, I'll take the meat. Ooh. That's nothing here, that's a plant. kill. Yo, Shock will kill you. Hey you, stop zapping me. DeviantART! Book has found valuable crap. Book is looting everything. I think I found the bottle. Erender, where are you? Book has already gone ahead.
Now that they've been dealt with.
Actually, you've already found it.
Well done. I wasn't certain you'd even know what to look for.
You ate the book.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs.
By the orcs.
So,
Orc have no need for books.
you need to guide us the rest of the way.
Here, now,
Dawn stars.
tiny. It's a bloody huge bottle. What are you expecting me to look at this?
The longer we wait, the more damage.
I think it was supposed to be a skooma bottle, but they made it big so you couldn't lose it. Yes.
But I promise you that it works.
But we'll try feel like.
You'll be viewing the memory of another. Those around you will perceive you as normal. And you, thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really.
So we know into a waiting.
I will watch over you. As
And then
you slumber.
prod you with a stick when you need to wait.
If I deduce anything. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream straw. Perhaps when
It-
Mina's curious.
Or no, not to be.
Appetite has been filled.
Here, look, he's gonna just take this off. You want me to drink this stuff? Well, what's the worst that could happen? Yeah, drink this gigantic bottle. Glug, 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 glug.
Sanctum, brother Varen.
Short is confused.
Allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we
Short is so confused.
miasma must be
Short be tripping balls.
But brother,
Oh, hello, Cat. It's a door. Sorry if that took a while to notice. I can be pretty slow on the mark sometimes.
are you prepared to serve the will of their Mina?
Oh, I am Brother Casimir. I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma.
The miasma.
Nothing stops
Don't get any other voice. It's the miasma, except Dark Elf voice, and I love it.
lives if necessary.
Right, Shork must run, because I must behave like Brother Casimir, and run. Release the miasma. I will punch. That's gonna save you, isn't it? You, like Casimir does, and run. Miasma. Lunk. Oh, I've heard of Skigaball. Skigaball is. I'm impressed how one-to-one it is and how it's actually functional. Shork is confused. You don't remember. Did I just phase through this wall? Do not let me sleepwalk again. Here, hello, Erender. 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 There, just got to kill him. Here we go. Sold him.
It worked. You vanished after drinking the torpor, and and materialized on the other
Eh,
side.
remote really dear.
Envy you. I can only imagine the
Well, I don't think you would seen you. I think it was you.
of its wonders through my research of the skull.
Yes, you did. Indeed.
Indeed. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must
Wait,
reach the
we must
skull.
go reach the skull and look it up.
Lead on, my friend.
I mean, there is charm to Oblivion. I do admit I enjoy Oblivion, but it's something it's weirdly every other Elder Scrolls and Fallout I will play on a PC with keyboard and mouse. But Oblivion, I think, actually works better with a gamepad because it is so goddamn floaty. It kind of works better. You know, it's so floaty. But there's just such a charm to it, and I am looking forward to Sky Oblivion. As much as I dislike a lot of their redesigns, I think they've gone overboard. I think they've gone too far. There's typical mod with no restraint. You know, it unfortunately has got that quality. I feel like restraint is a good thing. You know, limitations and restraint are a good thing, but you know, I'm still looking forward to it because I do love Oblivion, but it is a bit unstable. You know, the fact it crashes pretty reliably after 2 hours does get pretty annoying.
Time for your final rest.
Weren't all dragons in Dragon Age mostly just like big creature? You know, they were just like, but they were just like a. I don't really remember the fights very well. I don't really remember Dragon Age's combat particularly well, other than the embarrassing staff animations.
Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Kaz.
Oh god, I love how we just stand here casually waiting for these
I'm a rat.
have their fight.
You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you.
No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep.
Miasma.
Enough of your
I love how it is only Dark Elf says miasma, so it is always the miasma.
Then you leave me.
I tried Dark Souls, never got along with it. I'm not a fan of dodge roll gameplay, frankly. Dodge button, no thank you. I'm a pretty I've never really enjoyed a game with dodge roll gameplay. You know, abuse iframes to survive attacks is not something I find fun.
Is this punishment for my past?
We're trained killers.
And had they succeeded, Dawnstar's fate. It's time. If you'll stand.
Unique weed. Is that a polite way of saying Sharky's thick? Yeah, Sharky's fine. Sharky's helping.
An incantation to remove the barrier.
Where did the other one go? Wait for Ender.
I call upon you, Lady Mar.
Or
The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake.
oh no, not nightmares.
Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you.
The Skyrim dragons are just laughably crap
When the
vanilla.
ritual's complete,
They're so
the
weak.
skull
They're
will be
they're
free, and then
they're not even a
Atone will
threat. I mean,
return you.
one of the biggest threat enemies is blue giant. You're more likely to die by a giant near Murmur than Murmur.
Claim the skull for your own. Vermina
And
commands
Skyrim also has the archery cheeses everything, but not quite as bad as Morrowind, where archery really cheesed everything. No, Shulk must resist. I must spell item correctly because Shulk is a mortal. I must not be. My typing is getting worse. Why am I struggling with this? How did I cock that up so badly? I mean, to be fair, dragon combat is typically you approach dragon, slap with the foreleg comes down, splat, you're dead. The end.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
Good. Back to Oblivion. Glowing.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple.
You were done
Yes. The skull has been destroyed.
in short work was...
a meager shrine tomorrow in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past.
Maybe you should offer weddings.
praying
Nice
for
and...
forgiveness.
It'd be nice and ripping.
But instead, I wish to.
Thank you.
There's no need to thank me. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
Oh no. I mean, Morrowind has a lot of good ideas, but oh god, its gameplay is... Like, the combat is not good. It's... Oh, you hit something? Okay, let the dice roll determine if you actually hit it. Oh wait, no, you're a low level, so no, you did not. And then at high levels, it's the opposite problem. Enemy dice rolls against you just can't work, and you can't get hit, and it's stupid. You go from being disgustingly underpowered to the point where you can barely fight even the basic weakest enemies, to being so overpowered nothing can touch you, and it's just not a good thing. Or, you know, just become magic spammer and just levitate everywhere, and then if an enemy doesn't have a ranged weapon, you are physically immune to damage because they can't reach you, because it just doesn't account for the fact that levitation is a thing, which I believe is why Skyrim is making levitation a channel ability. So that levitation actually has a downside. Because vanilla it very much does not. In the original Morrowind, it does not. The only downside is if you fall to your death and die.
Huh?
I like how open-ended Morrowind is with a lot of its things. It's like, instead of having... You can kill any NPC, but if it's a quest essential NPC, you just fuck the game. So if a Cliff Racer swarm gets in and kills them, and it says, the important character, the Fate of Prophecy, has died, persist in this doomed world, it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Honestly, protected NPCs have a point. Player can kill them if they want to, but they also won't die to regular random NPC attacks, which gets really, really frustrating. I think Winterhold, south, like that, yeah. I mean, the thing is, Oblivion magic is both better and worse than Skyrim. Skyrim allows you to have two spells at once, which makes being a pure mage much more enjoyable. Oblivion, the spell crafting allows you to create some absolutely broken shit. You know, the spell crafting lets you feel much more in control of your magic, even though you kind of have to have a shield and weapon. I mean, the shield is there just for enchantment purposes to give you more magic, because, let's face it, your MP is never going to be high enough in Oblivion. It's the one thing, like, unless you do, like, enchantment stacking, which is kind of an exploit, it's not really a feature. It's one of those things, like, that's one of the things I found, is, like, being a pure mage in Oblivion is pretty miserable. But I am not doing Frostthrow Lighthouse now. But Skyrim magic is just... The spell variety is so poor. And it scales terribly, but that's more Skyrim balance problems. To be fair, actually, stealing is about as worthless in both Oblivion and Skyrim. There is so little value in either. Most houses have nothing in them. Oblivion, the thing is, Skyrim doesn't require you to steal to progress any quests. Oblivion does. Oblivion requires you to actually steal stuff. I seem to recall Bruma Castle was always one I would loot, because it had actually some of the highest value, you know, it had I believe a Valor Stone lying in a display case. It had some valuable stuff lying around that you could get at with relatively little outlay and then fence. Most other places didn't. I mean, even if you broke... Oh, you thought you saw an elven weapon, or glass or an elven weapon? Too bad, it's a replica and it's just a fake. Which I think was really nice that they had that to stop you getting overgeared early, unlike Skyrim, which just genuinely doesn't count. Hey, 2 Dwarven Dragons. That is not something that comes up often. And yes. I mean, to be fair, you get so many arrows in Skyrim that, like, iron arrows and steel arrows, like, you always have like hundreds and thousands of bloody things, even when you use them all the time. That bow in stealth archery was definitely done better in in Oblivion for how it interacted with stealth. In that, if you hit an enemy while in stealth, they got alert, and they were not coming out of that alert until they detected you. Meanwhile, in Skyrim, you can just keep sneak attacking forever. That looks like one hasn't even noticed me. I mean, the thing with Oblivion is it generally had less loot. Money was really rare. Only bandits really carried it. So you were always struggling to find money, which meant that the economy was pretty good. That and merchants generally sold for way more than you could buy. While Skyrim, you just make so much. If you haven't got like thousands by the time you've reached Whiterun, you've got something wrong. The economy is garbage. I've done my best to try and make it, because you'd never have to buy anything in Skyrim. So, you know. Right, I'm gonna risk bonking it with an axe. Yes, you weak dragon. I will eat some bread. Lots of bread. Oh, my axe is out of juice. There we go, get some gas back in the axe. Oh, I'm concerned that... Oh yeah, Paralyze has always been a bit of a busted spell. Because it just... In fact, I think Oblivion was arguably worse for it, because you could just put like a 1 second paralysis spell, you could just stun lock an enemy. Or, you know, you just kept punching them until the stamina depleted and then they died the same way. Because punching kind of had the same effect. Because punching in the Oblivion was just broken. Like, I think the problem with Skyrim is there's also no challenge. Like, everything is so weak vanilla. Which is why I've personally buffed so many things like dragons to actually be strong. Like, they actually... Oh, I don't want to eat fish. Fish is bad. I don't want to risk having multiple hits. I'm strong enough to take a few hits now, which is something. Young clam. Oblivion's spells were just better. The funny thing is, Skyrim actually has most of the magic effects that Oblivion has, but a large amount of the more unique and utility-based ones that Oblivion had, like lockpicking one, stealth ones, they're all, instead of being spells, they're abilities or shouts. You know, it's the classic, make something unique by taking it away from someone else. And it doesn't really work. You know, it's like Skyrim's system for casting magic is so much better. You know, rather than just being this weird offhand thing that basically means that you're always a spellblade. But it also, the variety in the spells are so bad, you just wouldn't. Yeah, crab stew only does it as a healing. Oh, that's one mechanical draggy down. Where's the other one? Oh, it's down there. Now you die. Oh yeah, I mean, I think again that's a case of Skyrim just doesn't scale well. Once you hit about level 20, Skyrim's scaling just stops. The only things that scale, level-wise, above 70 are Mirak, basically DLC stuff. Anything vanilla just doesn't scale at that point. And it just comes off as really badly balanced, like you become overpowered really quickly because the enemies are so weak. Like, I buffed a lot of things up to make it, like, designed to take big hits, like dragons, they're doing... Remember, my armor is about 50%, nearly 50% damage reduction near it off. So, and I have like 500 health, which is a bit more than you normally would at this level. And dragons are still doing about, that one was, the mechanical ones which are weaker are doing about 200 damage a hit, so they're probably doing about 400 base. You know, that's That's painful. While in vanilla Skyrim, nothing is doing that much. I believe giants do about 80 damage a hit. You know, at most. Oh, wolves kill counter is going to go up. 6 wolves are slaughtered. 7 wolves are slaughtered. Got some gas back in the axe. I mean, you could get really overpowered in Oblivion conditionally. One, you pretty much had to be an Argonian to abuse the fact that poison gas was never going to kill you. You know, you did have to pretty much abuse that fact to kill Umbra early and get, well, the most powerful base ace damage weapon in the entire game, barring the Conjured Claymore, I believe. Is this just taking no damage? I know I reduced the power of my bow, but... Oh yeah, the enchanting alchemy loop. I've never done that because it always comes across as such an exploit. But anyway, this feels like an exploit. Patience has depleted. My axe is out of gas. Stick a common soul in it. Stick some double A's in it. Okay, I need food. Sure, need food. I need food. Nom 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 nom. I mean, the potion drinking thing in Oblivion was weird. It restricted you to having, well, drinking like 6, I think, potions at once. But unless they had like a timed effect on them, you just close the menu and add in another, and voila, you were fully healed. You could just keep drinking until you were healed. It didn't actually restrict anything. So, Goat gets me way more charged than it has any right to, frankly. I just saw a troll walk up and die horribly. Oh no, bandits. Oh no, bandits. Are we supposed to be scared of these things? And they did kill a troll. A peddler. Peddlers are always worth looking. You'll have everything here.
I'm right behind you.
I want to invade you. Oh, it's mature troll. I'm surprised bandits actually take that out. That's actually a surprise. Oh yeah, potions in Skyrim is just reach a certain level and then you just get, like, here, ultimate healing potions. You basically can't die. Because full heals are stupid. I hate them. You know, if you're gonna have a full healing item, it has to be, Final Fantasy Elixir levels of rare. It has to be a rare item that you don't get very often, and is something that you really feel bad using because you don't get it very often. Or, in Skyrim's case, or worse, Fallout 4's case, where every fucking stim pack became a full heal, oh god, why? Is you have to make sure that it's a case of, I've nerfed them to only heal 300, which, yes, it's good, but it's never a full heal. You know, it's never going to be a full heal. Where's one-handed? There we go, axe is about as strong as it's going to get. Right, so we've got Willandra's Soldier, which means we go south, cross past Mount Anfor to grab one of these two. Go find Willandra's Soldier, because the idiot's lost that as well.
Friends like you are hard to find.
You know, you help make guards actually help me. That's the purpose of those. Eggers. Egger. God, just take the eggers. Oh god. Oh yeah, you can just stack abilities. I mean, Karstag is like one of the few, I think is designed as Skyrim's super boss.
No lollygagging.
And even then, I mean, Karstag isn't that impressive. I mean, again, if you're like level 50 plus, Karstag probably won't pose much of a threat. But is definitely the strongest enemy. I knew it. There hits me. You have contracted bone break fever. So good job. I always, thanks to Oblivion, carry cure disease potions because, well, vampirism in Oblivion was cure it immediately, lest you ruin your character's appearance forever. And if you're playing on PS3, you have to change your system language to German because bloodgrass doesn't work. It has to be Blutgras. Why? No fucking clue. I still have no idea how that worked and why that works. Like, or more precisely, why it doesn't work in English, but it does in German. I still have no idea, and I'm probably going to be perplexed by that one till the day I die. Get some gas back in the axe. I try and avoid like exploity glitches for like making combat really easy in Skyrim because it just takes the fun out. In fact, I tend to avoid it in most games. That's why I don't just turn God mode on, because I just don't find it fun to be super overpowered. It wears its novelty off very quickly. Yes, there's a certain bit of novelty fun in just spamming a fat man infinitely. That is funny, and just making the screen go white. That's kind of like inverting the colours. That is funny, but it wears its novelty off really quick when you can't die and everything dies in one hit. I just don't find that fun in any game. It's like, yes, you seeing what you can do with it, sure, but actually using it for the majority of gameplay, it just becomes like, this is tedious. It takes the fun out. When you can't lose, it kind of removes the fun. Oh no. Big head dragon. I don't know what its actual type is, but it's got a bloody big noggin, so... God, that's got a whopping noggin. Yeah, I don't think punching this one is going to be viable. Glug 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 glug. Arrows suck. I'm pretty sure that actually attacking this one is probably a bad idea. Like, a really bad idea, but... Well, Quimby's arrived, that's always a good sign. Probably should use better arrows than Forsworn, but I can't be bothered to change them. Dunk. Really like that rock. As long as I'm not the target, I won't burn through potions. I will point out that that is actually a valid strategy, that don't be the target. Where the fuck did she pick a staff up from? You know, I know my Vor mod lets them pick up items by digesting their food, but... Vanilla, they just occasionally just pick up an item. Out of nowhere. I don't remember presumably from a goblin. It looks like a goblin-y staff, but... God, when Quimby starts slashing away, things do die quick. Right. Wait. I get a single arrow back? Where the fuck did you get a staff? I want to trade something with you. I'm curious. Like, I get where she picks up arrows from. I think she has that by default. Where did she pick that up from? I mean, it's useful for her to have, but I'm still curious as where she picked it up from. You know, it's one of those, where did you find that? Sort of items. Might as well claim the booty crate that's here. This one has a booty crate, right? I mean... This has a booty crate. Right? Right? This one doesn't have a booty crate. He's into him. Ready, Klings. Ow, I've got a spear stuck in my knee. It hurts. How dare you throw a spear into my knees? It hurts. You little asshole. Right, we actually need to go this way. I think. Shork says this way, yes. That looks suicidal. Shork is a moron. We accept the fact that Shork is an idiot that jumps off cliff. Yeah, I've slingshotted myself off a cliff once or twice. Tangle, you have nothing on Shork. Shork does it, like, not once or thrice. Once or thrice a day. Ow. Shork is hurt. Shork has reached the place where Shork is meant to be. Aha! I will read this beautiful, beautiful map set with no bandits in treasure book. No bandits in treasure. An exotic treasure that's said to be hidden in Crystal Drift Cave. Heard it come from a coinless trader trying to save his own skin. Gonna send a few to see if his story checks out. If the story is true, we need to be sure the saints don't find it first. A benefactor will be pleased. I don't know what accents I was doing there, but to be fair, do you ever know what accents I'm doing? Because I don't know what accents I'm doing half the time. It's pugfish. We also need to find a glassfish. So where is this crystal drift? Right, Arscrack Riften, yay! I mean, I have to go down to Riften for Willandria anyway, so... And Stony Creek Cave, and wherever the hell Willandria's Soul Gem is, Nettlebane, and Guardian Wolf. Yofton's note. Saints Introducers really does send you around the region. Where's Fine Cooked Void Salts and Willandria's Soul Gem. So we'll get the Fine Cooked Void Salts next, because we're nearby. Cheese. Have to have some cheese! Well, if cheese is for everyone. Oh wait, scrap that. Cheese for no one. Just as much as a celebration if you don't like cheese. I don't trust people unless you're lactose intolerant. I don't trust you if you don't like any cheese. Because there must be at least one cheese out there that you like, unless you're lactose intolerant. In which case, that's fine.
On the right side.
I want to be on the right side.
I was born and raised in Skyrim, but the Nords treat us like dirt.
I'm sorry, I'm pro Stormcloak this run. Die by shark fight. I'm sure someone would want to die that way. I mean... Death between acute shark's thighs, I'm pretty sure someone wants to go that way. Or Satan Cave. Ooh, Betty's. Yeah, this is supposed to be threatening. Let's treat it with the reverence it deserves. In we go. Live long and prosper. Right, we'll finish this one, and then that'll probably be it. Shulk has been turned around. Shulk has lost. Right up the arse. Beautiful. Hit those bulbous cheeks. Yeah. Oh no, it's an ice giant. Right up your Kyber. Chip chop to your toes on my property. Sometimes when you get something a bit more threatening, I mean, it's still a joke because it dies to Stealth Archer. Stealth Archer is frankly broken. I need to do something about enemy detection. I need to see if I can't tweak it in such a way that, like, when you hit them, they go into high alert. So you can't just chain sneak attacks. Because chaining sneak attacks just feel so inordinately broken. I mean, to be fair, that one kind of deserved it. If I can waddle up, if I can bounce up to him and he doesn't notice me. Like, I feel like as your sneak skill gets higher, enemies get more and more blind. To the point where... they just can't detect you at all, which is just embarrassing. Like, oh god, they're fighting again. I think Freya's winning, but hard to say. Well, let them fight it out while we lose. Hulk and Drogo. Oh god, that's yeah, she's certainly hulking. Come back here. Come back here. As those two just keep fun. I love how there's a hulking Drogo that's decided, no, I'm sensible enough to run from these weirdos. Like this Scourge. Who won? I think Freya did. She seems to be more aggressively running away. Yeah, she's hurt, but I think Freya won. Oh, finally, someone caught up to this hulking bugger. You know, you might be humongous, but you can't half run. Oh, you fucking got to be fucking kidding me. At least it fell on the floor and didn't go flying. That's always worse when it goes flying. Oh, you must die. You die in your sleep. But it wasn't even fighting! You die. You die because you're part of their kin. Ow. Nice sword. Booty. Ooh, Shiva. Right, we have arrived in the Tomb of the Crypt. We are in the Forsaken Crypt. Again, this is nowhere near as spooky as its name makes it out to be. I used to be a Drogo like you, then I took an arrow in the back. It's the safest place, isn't it? Freya! You're trying to kill him with an arrow. Try and get some gas back in me bow, but I don't think the bow actually recharges that way. That smells like a trap. Oh, you're not going to shout at me, are you? You can just die. That works too. It is high towers. It is a trap, but not in the kind of trap that you expect. It's a kind of trap where the booty is just not worth it. Uh-oh. They're waking from the dead, arising. Easily, they prefer to be called living impaired. I feel like I am coming up to the end. There is a... You see the twofer easy targets. It's hard to resist not doing them as a twofer. Oh no! Door! I mean, there is one paralysis-based glitch in Skyrim that I think is hilarious. You whirlwind sprint, and then eat a netch jelly at the same time, and basically self-paralysize. And it's hilarious because you can absolutely launch yourself if you keep spamming paralysis. You know, if you keep spamming paralysis, you can just keep launching yourself as you're in that physics state. It absolutely eats netch jelly, but it is hilarious. I mean, Skyrim Without Walking by Infa. That is a video that's worth watching just because, I mean, the comedic gold of a 10 minutes punch, you know, with, like, things being measured in distances of punching. It's also nice to finally be seeing hulking Draugr. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's Curel Mill. Oh no, it was Curel Mill. Which means we can't claim the real booty from this one. Yeah, my eyes! Shulk's eyes are soiled. Shoots. Marked for death. Yes, good drain vitality for Dragoness slaying. Dismay. I hadn't learned Animal Allegiance, oh no. See, most of these are just a lot of these are just effects that, like, were just normal spells. I don't have the Noxious Concoction. So we must leave this place. Because this is the Noxious Concoctions one. The White Vial. Ah, the Shamans. The Shamans are the ones that use magic. I mean, yeah, I miss the... Yeah, there's a reason I have immersive creatures, is because it just gives a bit more life, because Skyrim's creatures are a bit... There's not much variety. I think the problem is, I think Skyrim has more creature types, but they're used really infrequently. While Oblivion has less types, but they're used much more frequently. And when you have a creature that they are far, far more varied. You know, a lot of the creatures are far more varied. Like, take, for example, a Dreg and a wolf. They are two very different things. Well, in Skyrim there's like 5 varieties of wolf, several varieties of bear. Granted, Oblivion had bears that looked not that good, but they had bears. They, you know, Spriggans, I think Skyrim's do look better. Both games had a full suite of Atronachs, but you'd actually see them in Oblivion on account of the fact that they were part of the Daedric mobs, and any summoner nest also had some pre-spawned ones. Skyrim, good luck finding Atronachs, because occasionally you might see a summoner summon them, but that's about it. I don't think I have ever seen a pre-spawned Storm Atronach, ever. Yep, Quimby has died again, good. We will head toward Winter Helm. I always... I mean... Storm are okay, but they're a bit... They're not quite the same. You know, they are functionally goblins for all purposes. They are functionally goblins. You know, they do have the chorus, which are a bit more interesting, you know. But they don't have, like, the actual goblin war mechanic. Because that is actually a mechanic in Oblivion, there is a goblin war aspect going on. If you kind of go in and take out one, that another will sort of move in. It's a weird mechanic that I don't fully understand, but there is a bit of a goblin war going on. Like, if you take out their flag-bearing one, then they do actually sort of, like, the other clan gets better. It's weird, but it does kind of have... It's something I'm not well-versed in, but it's one of those neat little things Oblivion has. Skyrim lacks that kind of interaction. Nope, Reeklings. Say Reeklings, I think are like less interesting goblins, frankly, but I mean, look at them. They're blue goblins. Oh no, Skyrim does have a Storm Atronach. It's just good luck actually finding one. The most likely place you'll ever encounter one is a Falmor patrol when they summon it. Well, and they look very different from Oblivion's like weird big stony rock man. Like buff rock man, which is basically what Oblivion's were. It was an odd choice, frankly. Yeah. Because how do you capture lightning? Like, you see because the common one, Flame Atronachs, relatively common, Frost Atronachs common, Storm Atronachs, I think are almost exclusive to Falmor. I can't even think if they actually do have anything else that summons them vanilla. Oh, it's an Imperial Patrol. This is just sad. Come on. We're just going to free you. Here, have a Dark Mace. Good luck. Fight for your freedom. Run back to Windhelm. Run, boy, run! I'm only trying to heal myself. Stop being so racist. Why do you hate... Yeah, without Conjure, I think there's a couple of pre-spawned Frost Atronachs. Mostly the one guarding the Winterhold prison. That's the only one, I think. And there's a couple of Fire Atronachs. But there is, yeah, as you say, there is no Storm Atronachs pre-spawned. It's kind of really sad. Like, there's an Ash spawn one. There's the Ash variant of it, which is a, well, Ashy reskin. Ooh, look! Wolves! 6, 8, 9, 10 wolves are slaughtered! 11 wolves are slaughtered. Beautiful. We finally hit double-digit wolves. Beautiful. But, yeah, they just aren't used. Remora! Again, they exist in Skyrim. Do you ever really see them? Like, obviously the variety of Data were the most common enemies in Oblivion. But... And I think mud crabs are actually technically more common because you could encounter those all varieties at any level. Because there was only one variety of mud crab. So I think Skyrim, I did check numerically, does have a bigger creature type list. But it doesn't utilise them half as well. Which is the problem. Well, Oblivion utilised what they had a lot better. But I think one of the weirdly rarer enemy types was probably the Dread. Because you only ever encountered them at high level, there were no low-level spawns at all. While Trolls had a few set locations where Trolls would spawn, I believe the Eye of Nocturnal Cave had a guaranteed Troll spawn. They were special, like, weakened Trolls. Well, Ogres, again, Malakath's quest had guaranteed pre-spawned Ogres. So, I don't know about the others. I'm trying to think what else. Obviously, Wolves, I don't think had a pre-spawned location, but you're always guaranteed to encounter them. Boars, again, didn't have the greatest spawns, but I think they were almost always... There was Pork Chop, who was an allied one. Because when you need to cheat in the final, have a piggy. You know, why not? I love how that's how we cheat in the grand final, is you just send a pig in with you. Oh, speaking of the white file, we're in the white file. But... Yes.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. My master...
Why did you work for New Alien?
I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him.
Well, I guess some of those
He's not
Cyrodiil ones
the
look.
best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much.
What are you arguing about?
Man's life work is all. Finally,
Even where he is, I can get for you.
you would do that? It's buried with its maker.
Oh, I just killed Curamil.
In the long-forsaken cave, Cural Mill was a crafty one, even in death. Luckily, please don't.
And I am just going to...
I've wasted enough time.
I'm just going to grab that now because I've already just done that cave. I logically should have picked it. I should have picked it up while I was in there, but of course, it doesn't you can't do it because it's got the vial. It's not actually buried with Cural Mill. Cural Mill's sort of buried behind Cural Mill, I think is the right word. Because, let's face it, I've just done this dungeon. I might as well... I'll kill Norelian off. Because doing this quest kills him. He dies. Oh yeah, Shivering Isles, I think, is the best DLC in a Elder Scrolls. I think Blood Moon and Dragonborn are both good, but they're also both Solstheim. Where it's in Morrowind, it's little Skyrim, while in Skyrim it's little Morrowind. It's you know, it's quite a nice thing. And you go back and it's actually really, it does actually sync up pretty well. Quite a nice little thing, that. But I don't think it's as good as Shivering Isles. But because Shivering Isles is just glorious, and most of that's the fact that it's just consistently hilarious. And it also fixes a lot of Oblivion's weird balance problems. Like, a lot of Oblivion's weird balance is actually fixed in Shivering Isles. Oh no, I picked a bowl. Got another bowl. Can't bear the shame. A game at dinner is such a common book. I mean, this was Curalmel's real treasure. You know what, I'm just going to take this bowl, put it down, throw it away. And you thought you were free of alchemy. Well, yes, you are. Which bugs. Oops. I don't want the bowl, I just want the ingredients and the potions. I will now take the white vial and return back to bed. Return back to Windhelm. Because, frankly, I was already here. Shark knows how to jimmy locks. Because Shivering Isles is also, like, had so much effort put into it. Like, the whole thing is completely alien. Like, the houses are alien. The outfits, the voices actually weirdly, like, doesn't... Because even though they got, like, the same voice actors back, they do different voices. Like, the Imperial... Knights of the Nine, I think Knights of the Nine is a fun quest, and I never knew it was DLC for a long time, because, well... I kind of knew Shivering Isles was, but I never knew Knights of the Nine was. Because Knights of the Nine obviously is integrated a lot better. But Knights of the Nine also, if you ever play on PS3, it's always included. It's never actually optional content. It's always just there. I might as well speak to Torbjorn while I'm here, or Torbjorn, or whatever his name is. Torbjorn. Here's an amulet to Arky.
I hope RK grants my wife some comfort.
He seems to be used to any weapons.
Let me show you.
Now, Shorty's going to do the traditional Shorty thing of stealing money back. Shorty's, you can see short, can't you? Ooh, 99% chance in it had. Really, 54%.
Not really sure what to do with
Nope,
myself.
Shorty's returned.
I have some things.
I believe Shivering Isles is also the largest DLC world space as well. There's a lot going on in it. Also, what did you see? What did you see?
Almost fake. Listen. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I
It is when I found it.
figures. I doubt you have sufficient.
You're just being rude. My alchemy skill could be better than yours.
Either way, now if you'll excuse me, here's for your trouble.
Cheapskate.
I want to thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short
I
at times.
go cheapskate. I mean, the shrines. The annoying thing with the shrines is if you spawn the Oblivion gates, one of the shrines is. In fact, quite a few of them are actually replaced by Oblivion gates, and unfortunately, one of the ones is the ones that's marked on the map. Cheapskate only gave me 5 symptoms.
Oh, I'm sorry. Even though the file was damaged. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norelian. I can make his final days a bit less painful. My master.
What do you got to steal?
So, you're interested in my
No.
potions and
Ingredients? No. Potions? Definitely no. You're interested in my ingredients. Oh my god, how much fucking... How much ingredients do you have? Like, seriously, this guy's loaded. Alright, sell some of my more generic crap to him. Here. Venom. Poisons. I need to clear out some of this shit, frankly. Skooma! I can't believe he takes Skooma, but hey, well, if he wants to take this stuff, I'll happily give it to him. Why does he take food? Why? Oh good, he takes Course Time. Point. Takes Dragon Bones. Beautiful. Take some of those. Take some of those. Take all of those. Take all of those. Why do I have so much skull? Why do I have so many mammoth tusks? Why? There we go. He is now burnt.
All right then.
Yeah, as promised, we're not doing alchemy today. Because alchemy was... that is just cruelty. Oh, hello. Nick.
So you've come to see me to sell, or usual guild rate? Let's take a look at them.
You buy some of my crap, please. I've got a lot of junk. And I mean a lot of junk. I'll keep that bouquet. The bouquet is... Vanillions, bear pelts, sense state, charcoal. Why did I pick up big chunky charcoal? Yeah, giving your kids a stolen dollar, isn't that glorious? I keep the conch, sell the coral. Don't know, I keep picking all that up from. Creamy. Deathhound collars, sell those. Developer. Just keep those disgusting things I really shouldn't, but you know where they've been. Do my cups. Do my gears, sell those, sell the pots. And he was collecting them for a reason. Urns, sell those. Alkides, sell those. Empty wine bottle, why did I even pick that up? Genuine question, why? I know I picked it up this stream because I'm an idiot, so... We're gonna get rid of some... What do you sell? Some... Horse hide, yes, definitely. Wolf pelts, definitely. Kettle, why did I pick that piece of junk up? All this Dwemershite. Some nice... I need some more of this. Ah, mammoth tusks, yes, those. Opal, I'll sell one of those. Back to bedroll, keep that. Padapshat. I butchered the pronunciation of that so hard that I'm going to have to give up at this point. In fact, I'm going to say that's the end of the stream because that was such a butchery. I can't reasonably carry on after that. That was such a butchery.
Hurry back and bring more merchandise.
What is my carry weight doing? Looking much more healthy. Alright, that's the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as a list of all the past streams, which, you know, includes stream with two E's, stream with an A, which is the previous stream, which is the New Adventures of Stream, and then there was the original Adventures of Stream back on 32-bit Skyrim, which was a crashy experience by the end of it. A very, very crashy experience by the end of it. I don't think I have picked up any more dress-up items, but we'll have a look. I don't think I did. I just picked up this... I mean, the ancient shroud that I had last time. Yeah, I think I had all this shit before. I didn't have the Crusader armor because it's in the bloody museum. I mean... Yeah, I think I already had all the shite. I mean, I guess there's the Vermina robes. I mean, Shawk in the purple dress. No, you've seen it now. Now you can't unsee it, so... Visual corrupt... No, I'm not going to put the full set on just for the sake of it, but... Visual corrupted armor. And it really is it. Wow. It really is not much. Indeed of glory. Right, there we go. That's the end of the stream. Next stream will be Skyrim on next Thursday. Now I can open the room up and vent this heat. Yay! Come on, 10, 9, 8, 7... Oh yeah. Good. Hi. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See. Shh.